And we should be live.
Okay. Welcome to another episode of D&D with Noobs, episode number 77. We've got a interesting episode ahead of us today, hopefully. So let's go ahead and have Rogar do our recap.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
To all those kiddos.
Good morning. To all our legions of fans.
So we left off getting a full rest in the magical mansion made by Rodan. We were gathering up in Alandring to go talk to the king. We were going to see him about information about Rogar and Balasar's father. So once we woke up, we go to speak to him, and we tell him about the oracle's, I wouldn't say cryptic so much, but told him about the prophecy or the foresight regarding our father's location, and he suggested Carthenwald or Carthawald, however you pronounce it. And so after discussing the location in the south and what's down there, we decide to broom up and head to Carthenwald. While we were on our way out of the king's court, Balasar had his fancy wings out for whatever reason, for showing off, for because he thought he was awesome, and he decided to go through a tiny hallway with the wings out and knocked over a vase and broke it. And he put his wings away, and they mend the vase, and he apologizes or whatever. So once we get outside, we get up in the air. Balasar brings his wings back out, get on our brooms, we're flying. It is wintertime, so the air is chilly as we're flying through the air. So we're flying, and I don't remember who is the one who spotted these two, but one of us spots a fisherman and his son at a pond, and the boy points up and I guess couldn't tell the difference between the sun and Wraith. Wraith's armor was so bright in the sunlight, and so we try to start impressing the kid up in the sky. So Rogar tries to flip, and instead of flipping, he flips and falls off his broom into the pond. Balasar does a nifty barrel roll with his wings.
That's right.
And once we land, the kid is definitely impressed by our antics in the air. So once we get down, after all that's over, we talk to the fisherman, and he's telling us of a possible dragon lair to the south. So we figure, okay, we're on the right trail. So we continue further south towards Carthenwald. So we decide to take another rest. And so Rodan takes this magical doorknob and puts it on a giant tree. Uses the doorknob. We walk into a nice wood-themed mansion. So we rest, we exit, we start flying some more. But as we're flying, Jack Kusi notices a giant snake-like creature in one of the densely populated forests. So we start speculating it could be Uwanti, how you pronounce it? Wanti. Could be a Wanti hidden town or village, or we immediately know something's off. So we make our way around to land where we can't be seen. So we decide that Rodan's going to disguise himself and put on his magical mask where he can turn into other creatures and races, and decides to turn into one of them, and he's going to go up and talk to the snake. So we group stealth while this is happening. And so Rodan goes up, and Thorvin blessed Rodan to understand Yuan-Ti language, which was a bit. So as Rodan is doing his thing, he's trying to talk to the guard, trying to figure out what's going on. He tells Rodan that the guards are the rest of them are up in the forest, but so I don't remember exactly what the part that changed here, but Yggdrasil decides to cast Hold Person on the Yuan-Ti. Balasar almost cast Finger of Death, which is pretty entertaining. So the Hold Person fails because it's actually a humanoid. It's not a hold creature spell. So Rogar tries to threaten the snake from afar, and Rodan casts. So all those attempts fail, and then Rodan casts Hold Monster on the snake, and so which was successful, but he couldn't speak to us. So Rogar, Balasar got up, and we're going to tie him up after Rodan released the spell. So we tied him up to a tree. We begin questioning him. He starts telling us the Black Hand looking for some kind of pedestal, and that they have a big black dragonborn trying to smash it. And so we leave. What? Why are you shaking your head?
They said they have a big dragonborn. It wasn't black.
They said he was black.
They didn't say it was black. Yeah,
They didn't say he was black?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, his armor was black. Sorry.
Yeah,
armor is
that's
right.
what it was.
Yes.
My bad. So once we get all of that information, the snake didn't seem fully sure why they were there or what they were exactly doing other than this pedestal. So we head further into the forest, still stealthing, and we come upon a clearing where there is a marble pedestal and some smoky black glowing orbs, one on each side. And it turns out that Rogar and Balasar's father is at the pedestal trying to smash it. And Egrenar Drakendarian is not himself, just like what the Oracle told us. So Balasar and Rogar immediately just go into action and just go in deep. And Rodan, there was a single orc off a little bit off the stairs, and Rodan cast Detect Thoughts on the orc, which is pretty great. So after all that, we charge in. Battle ensues, and right at the start of the battle, Thorvin. Not that right at the start, but partway through the battle, Thorvin cast Banishment on Egrenar to get him out of harm's way. And so now, once we clear out all the mobs or all the monsters, we are waiting for Egrenar to come back from Banishment. And the rest of the monsters were Yuan-Ti and I think a few Dragonborn, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, Will.
There was one other Yuan-Ti, 2 Dragonborn, and 1 orc. Yeah,
that's right. And we were waiting for him to come back from Banishment, and that's where we left off.
And 1 orc. Okay,
right.
Good job. Take your point of inspiration. All right, so
just before you started, I wanted to show Dave. I got Rodan done.
All right, cool.
He's good looking.
Yeah, with the glass eye.
Hey, it says
You need a Z
it
on
says
that.
my class says I have a description very attractive.
There you go.
But I guess the eye kind of messed with me.
Still pretty handsome.
Looks like he has that Prince Jerry curl thing going on.
Exactly.
Hey, Prince was attractive.
I'll get the collar pop next time.
That's it.
All right, so you guys had all held actions. We'll resolve them in initiative order. So Rodan drops the spell. So now
Or that's Thorvin.
Thorvin, excuse me,
Yeah.
drops the spell. So Egrenar returns to this plane, and immediately,
Oh, that's right.
Yggdrasil, you use your held action, which was Greater Restoration.
Yes.
Okay, so you cast Greater Restoration. You reach out and touch his armor and try to cast a spell, and the healing energy starts to flow into his black armor, and the black armor just repels it.
Mm.
We got to take the armor off.
Okay, strip
Okay.
down, dude.
Wait a minute.
So Egrenar is now going to use his held action.
Oh, boy.
He is going to make an attack at Yggdrasil.
Well, we don't see anything right now.
Yeah, right now we're still seeing the intro screen.
Oh, you guys actually want to see?
Yeah.
No, we can just guess.
You've gotten spoiled with your fancy graphics.
Okay.
Shoo-wee.
So,
these graphics.
All right, so Yggdrasil, he's going to make an attack towards you.
Good luck. He does know that I'm the tankiest member of the team, right?
Yes.
If you were the gorilla.
Yeah, the gorilla's not tanky either. That's the thing about those beasts; they have very low AC.
All right, so he rolls a 25,
That hits.
which is 19 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
And since it was just a held action, he only gets the one attack.
And 44 points of necrotic.
Not this time.
Okay.
Jack, it is now your turn. You did not say that you were holding an action.
No.
So was there something that you would have wanted to hold? Maybe we just skipped over you last time, or
Yeah, I would have held a shot, an arrow shot.
yeah. Okay, so go ahead and take your shot.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna like this.
A 29 to hit. It does hit. 14 points of piercing damage.
Do I get the sneak attack, or is that it on that? Because
I think sneak. Let me check to make sure that sneak attack can be done not on your turn.
I think it's just on your turn.
Once per turn, you can. Yeah, so it's just on your turn.
Okay.
So you don't get the sneak attack.
Okay.
damage. All right. So it takes 14 points of damage. All right.
One more time.
Thorvin, you said you were going to do a shield slam to try to knock him off his feet.
That is correct.
Roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice. Get him good.
Awesome.
So you slam into him with your shield and it doesn't budge him at all.
So he's a big dude.
Perfect.
Big, strong
Yeah,
dude.
And,
He is a big dude. He's bigger than Rogar.
all right, and then
Not by
I'm
much,
going
but by a little bit.
All right, and I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself because that may have made him a little angry.
Yeah, I think you had actually already cast Shield of Faith on yourself, but we just didn't put the.
I don't
I
think
think-
did.
Well, you may have not took it out of your spell list, but you had said it at the end of the.
Oh, okay. All right,
yeah,
well,
because I watched it again just to be on the safe side. Wraith said that he was going to just make his swing with a Earthbreaker.
All right.
Uh, 22 does hit for 12 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of radiant. All right, 72 points of damage. I'm not 70. Never mind.
Get wrecked.
I was reading the wrong number there. Balasar, you said that you were just kind of hanging back.
Well, because my shit would, like, fry his ass, but...
Did you have, like, a disarm or a stun or something? Did you have
I can put him to
spell?
I can cast sleep on him.
You can certainly try.
I can certainly try. Let's find out.
You better try.
I don't know what all that numbers was.
Basically, the way sleep works, if they are below the number of hit points that your damage roll equals, they fall asleep. If they're above that total, they don't fall asleep.
Why didn't you tell me that before I rolled it?
You're supposed to know these things.
God damn it. I don't use sleep that often. I normally just blow shit up.
So, yeah, you cast him and he just shakes it off.
Well, that was a waste fucking turn. Okay, next.
All right, Rodan, you said that you were going to do your Eldritch Blast, so go right ahead. Natural 20, that does hit.
That's a good one.
Don't kill him.
Yeah, these are all non-lethal.
Right.
All
All right,
right.
so 24. Yep.
Not gonna tell me does he appear to take damage? Can I?
Oh yeah, he definitely took damage.
All right.
All right. All three. Oh, actually, the third one misses. So.
Okay. Plus 19.
Yeah. Okay. So he is still standing. He's a little bit wobbly, but he's doing okay. So Rogar, you said that you were going to try to grapple him.
Yeah.
All right. So make an athletics check with advantage because you're raging.
Oh, come on, baby.
Okay, and he is going to do an opposing.
Hold him,
check.
Rogar, so I can do my thing.
Shillelagh.
Right in the kneecap.
We don't want to
Non-lethal, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
So as he was focusing his attention on Yggdrasil, you grab him from the side and you're like hugging him around the rib cage, holding him in place. You do have him grappled.
Cool.
All right. Now we are back to normal combat round. Yggdrasil, it is your turn.
So on this armor that seemed to repel, that makes me want to remove it. Do I see any like leather straps or anything holding it together, or is it just like solid plate mail?
It's a solid plate mail set.
Your screen just went black, Montrosaur.
Yeah, it's a. Somebody cast darkness on my screen.
You got a nice mustache there.
We're gonna have to cast fairy fire on you. So I want to cast heat metal then.
Okay.
Good plan.
Heat metal? Is that what you said?
Heat metal on his armor. Oh, but
Okay.
it's fucked up. Hold on, I gotta re-add it. I haven't cast it in so long that it.
I don't know if you've ever cast it, have you?
I did earlier.
Yeah.
Can't remember who you did it on, but yeah, you did once.
I don't even know what that one does.
Heats up the metal.
Well, I guess
Makes them want to
got
take
that.
it off, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, it does
Then
make
they
them
take
want to
da-
take it off unless they take
They
it
take
off.
damage while they have it on.
But I didn't
Okay,
want to
so-
cast it at level 2. Can I re-roll it at the proper level?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Good lord.
Good God Almighty.
Like a Balazar lightning bolt.
It actually is.
So,
With 31?
yeah.
So he gets a Constitution save. All right, so he does make the save of the 28. So he takes half damage, which would be 16. And even though like he's taking damage and stuff, he's not registering pain at all. So I don't. He's not looking like he wants to take the armor off. But he definitely took some damage.
Well, if he doesn't take it off, he's going to take that each turn.
All right. It is now his turn.
Are we
And
able to knock him out? Or
his focus is still on you, Yadrsil. And so now he's going to make 3 attacks towards you.
Oh, God. I guess I should have ran away.
All right. So the first one is a 27 to hit. It's 15 points.
Does he have like
go ahead.
disadvantage since he's grappled?
He does not have disadvantage. He just can't move.
Well, I should have moved.
Yeah. So you take 15 points of slashing damage from the first hit.
Uh-huh.
29 to hit on the second. 16 points of slashing damage.
Uh-huh.
And the third is a 24 to hit. That's 18 points of slashing damage.
Not a problem. I'm just bleeding
not a problem.
everywhere.
Yeah. So you guys watch as Egrenar just takes this vicious looking great sword and just tears into Yadrsil. Like Yadrsil is like holding parts of himself in at this point.
Wait, wouldn't it be a disadvantage because I'm grappling him?
Disadvantage. I'm looking at. Let me look at disadvantage grappling again. But
I think
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
I think it just reduces your speed to 0, but I'll double check.
I mean, it would make sense if
You should have
a grappled creature. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated, and it also ends if the grappled creature from the reach of the grappling or blah blah blah, such as when so it does not get any disadvantage.
Okay.
But so Yadrsil's not looking great.
So I guess I need to do 3 Constitution saves then as well.
Yeah.
Don't die.
Okay, so you make 10 or more than half. So yeah, your constitution, your concentration remains.
Perfect.
And what were you concentrating on again?
The heat metal's a concentration.
Oh,
spell.
that's right. Okay. All right, Jack, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna do my standard.
Oh gosh. No, sorry. The drunk is gonna kill our dad. The drunk halfling.
No, I'm doing non-lethal shooting.
I gotta warn you, Jack.
I'm hitting his.
Don't forget you've got the fancy new bow. You're
that's right. I
the longbow.
forgot the Raven's Claw. Yep. Never mind.
So teleport to him.
A 26 definitely hits.
All right.
Yeah, teleport onto his head.
He starts swatting around at disadvantage.
10 points of piercing damage.
And then a sneak attack, non-lethal on his knees.
This poor guy.
All right,
He
so
won't be able to walk after we're done.
So you line up your shot. You hit him in the back of the knee, and it goes right through the armor and like goes into his leg, and he looks wobbly. He doesn't look like he's feeling any pain, but maybe he's got some blood loss going on. But
yeah, this guy's not taking pain.
all right, Thorvin, is now your turn.
Okay, after falling on my face from that shield slam, I'm gonna reach out and touch the breastplate of his armor.
Yeah, he is.
Hit remove curse.
Okay, so you cast remove curse on the Jesus, curse magic. Okay, so you reach out and touch the armor, and as you're touching it, like you can feel the necrotic energy fighting against your spell, but the energy starts to recede.
I pray
Nice.
hard.
But does
And-
it fully receive?
Let's see.
So
Just start to.
the black armor, all of the crackling energy that's coming off of it seems to go away, and Egrenard collapses on all fours.
Well, then
He would have if Rogar actually has got him grappled, so he would have collapsed, but he's kind of collapses in your arms, Rogar.
Like,
He's
gosh, Dad, you're heavy.
dead weight.
Jeez.
I stopped the concentration then on the heated metal, so Rogar does not get burned to death, and we stop burning him.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So Rogar would have taken that damage
Rogar
too.
would have taken some damage.
Oh yeah, he would have to do. Rogar, do a Constitution save real quick just to see if you got half damage. Yeah, you got half damage. I'm pretty sure. Isn't
How
your
much?
18. Yeah.
yeah? Yeah. So you
So-
take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so he's Egrenar is like dead weight in your arms, Rogar, but he starts to like kind of shake his head a little bit and like look around. He can't see you because you're kind of like holding him from behind, but he sees Balasar, and he's like, Balasar?
Dad, is that you? Are you actually yourself now?
Oh, what's going on? And he
Well-
starts to like try to rip at your hands, Rogar,
Yeah,
like trying to like get you to let him go.
Rogar has a hold of you. He's not going to let go until we know that you are yourself again, Dad. Because you tried to kill us.
What do you mean? The last
we came
time
over here to save you, and you started attacking us.
Where are we?
We are near Carthenwald and Alamdring, Dad.
That doesn't make any sense. I was just in a war camp. The Black Hand kept me there and tortured me. The last thing I remember, I was being beaten.
How did you get there?
I-
Because we got
I don't-
separated. We got separated after we got attacked. After our town got attacked, and we all did. All three of us.
I went off chasing after the ones who attacked us, and I was ambushed. But it's all very fuzzy. Like I remember I was knocked out, and I was somewhere else.
You're under a curse spell by Tiamat herself. For whatever reason, it was in your armor, or it was put on you. We're not exactly sure. Thorvin over here, our good friend, he removed the curse from your armor. But look around. Look at the carnage that ensued. We had to do all this to bring you back. But it's definitely Tiamat. She did this to you.
How long has it been? You look like half a foot taller.
It's been a good long while. Balasar, would it be a year, 2 years?
I'd say it's been at least 3, because I went off to train as a sorcerer.
Yeah, it's been a good long while.
I got captured by some demons. And
Bahamut's tooth, if you noticed, has grown, and I show it to him. I'm holding it in my hands, and you can tell it's not the same. And Balasar over here has been blessed by Bahamut to be one of his arch magi, and you can tell by his robes. And hey, show him your wings.
my wings are still out. I
are
fly
they?
up.
Oh, okay.
I like fly up, and I just start to hover above everybody with
Your
these
mother-
powerful
your-
flaps of my wings.
Your mother would be very proud, Balasar.
Good to hear that.
Yeah,
I miss
so,
her.
yeah, we sorely miss her for what happened by those horrible diseased. Now I realize they weren't diseased; they were probably possessed by Tiamat. Those
Probably.
damn orcs in our freaking village. But you gave me Bahamut's tooth to look after, and I've kept it in my charge, and I have taken care of it, and I've grown with it, and it was yours to begin with, and it's still yours if you want it, and want to wield it to seek vengeance upon Tiamat and all of her allies.
So he looks at you very solemnly and sees the sword in your hands, and he looks down and sees the evil looking great sword that's in his hand, and he says, "That sword belongs with you. You've grown with it farther than I could have ever grown with it."
Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm honored and humbled for a barbarian.
And he looks at the great sword that he has, and he starts to kind of like move it around a little bit, and he like takes a look at the weight of it, and he's like, "This is a very powerful weapon, it seems. I kind of want to drive it into the heart of somebody, to a servant of Tiamat."
Can we do
So-
a detect magic or an
Do it.
arcana check on the sword to see what
Rodan, where you at?
Sure.
see what powers it has and stuff?
Hey guys, I'm over here like bleeding out. Maybe I should like heal. Can I? I want to just cast use my staff to cast circle of healing.
Here, I help. I look at his wound and I cast the bending.
I don't think mending's gonna cut the mustard.
Yeah, mending doesn't work on people, unfortunately.
What?
Well, maybe a finger that was cut off.
I mended his clothes, so we can't
So-
see the wound no more.
Well, and that way, Balazar's dad, I forgot his name, Eggnog. He would also get healed too.
Egrenar.
Egrenar, yeah. Yeah, so he takes that healing gratefully. And he says, so he was like, you wanted to take a look at this. And so, Rodan, you want to cast
I'll
Identify?
cast Identify.
All right, so it is a Vorpal Greatsword. It's in the compendium if you want to take a look, but it is a beast of a weapon, and you're really lucky he didn't get any natural 20s in this fight, because
It's called a Vorpal.
Vorpal, Vorpal.
It's a Pokemon.
So it's a +3 weapon to attack and damage. It ignores resistance to slashing damage. So that's why he went straight through your resistance from your rage, Rogar. When you attack a creature that has at least one head with this weapon and roll a natural 20 on the attack roll, you cut off one of the creature's heads. The creature dies if it can't survive without the lost head. A creature is immune to this effect if it is immune to slashing damage, doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions, or the DM decides that the creature is too big for its head to be cut off with this weapon. So,
Well, I'm
Wow,
glad he didn't hit me with that.
That would have sucked. Be like, oh well, do we get saving rolls? Nope. Oh, dead. Resurrection time.
yeah,
So-
that's a
That would be-
beast of a sword.
That would be an instant death for if he got. Yeah, I mean, I guess the head
Yeah.
cut off. Yeah, there's no.
That would be a
saving throws.
resurrection
You
spell.
was- yeah.
Have to be cast.
Got to be reused.
So, Dad, I am so terribly sorry that you had to experience the pain and suffering from Tiamat and her evil servants. The only thing left for you to do is to come with us, because we've been on this mighty grand quest to slay her dragons, shut down her temples, and to hopefully one day put an end to her for Bahamut's sake and the realm's sake.
A lot has happened while you've been under this spell.
You know?
We have sealed the 5 temples, each for a different attribute of her heads, and before we could seal the last one,
Ibanarak
one of
escaped.
her one of her lieutenants escaped. We were searching him out, so we found an oracle, and the oracle is who led us to you. So that's how we were able to come here and save you. So that's what we're trying to do, is stop him from releasing the other lieutenants and releasing Tiamat.
I'd always thought that Ibanarak was a legend.
No, he's not. He's a
well, he
huge
is.
black dragon.
Yeah, he's a big bastard.
Yeah, he's big.
He is not happy with us.
No. So, Dad. So, the guy that ID'd your sword, the weird looking warlock fella, that's Rodan. You
He's
can
on our
ask some
team.
questions, but don't expect to get a straight answer from that guy. Hey. The funny wild the funny wild druid over there, that's Yggdrasil. The one that you almost killed. That's him.
Still
He
pretty bloody.
He does lots of cool tricks.
He looks at your wounds and he's like, "I did that to you."
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Yeah,
you got him good.
You just went crazy on me.
He reaches out and puts his hand on your shoulder and he's like, "I'm sorry. If there's anything I can do to make it up to you, just let me know."
Do you have any Band-Aids in your pack?
He starts patting himself down. He's like, "It seems all I have is this sword and this armor.
Can I hold the sword?" And I wink at Thorvin.
He holds it out to you, and
can I even carry this thing? Probably so heavy.
No.
Make a strength check.
Oh, God.
Someone's gonna lose a toe.
Yep. Oh wow!
Yes,
you actually like you grab it and just like a little surge of adrenaline from all the cuts you took. You're actually holding it, not expertly because you're not used to great swords, but you're actually holding it like a kid would hold a sword, kind of.
You want some of this now, Balazar?
Powder.
Yeah, bring it on, because I doubt you can even swing the damn thing.
Yeah.
I will fry your ass. Dad, you want to see the spells I've got? Watch this.
I take a chest swing with it. Just at the air, not at him, to show
Oh
him.
gosh!
Show him how awesome I am. I have advantage too.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, it's
I almost would have took his head off. Would have accidentally killed somebody.
no.
Here you go, Egrenar. You should take this back before I hurt somebody.
So Egrenar puts his hand back on your shoulder. He's like, "Maybe you should give me the sun sword, the sword son."
It's yeah. Here you go.
So that's so the guy that looks like he's stumbling drunk all the time, the halfling fellow, that's Jack Kuzi. But somehow he's deadly with that Raven's Claw bow.
And he looks down at his leg and sees an arrow pierce the back of his leg.
Yeah. That's
Oops.
him.
That wasn't my arrow.
Does it have my name on it? I don't think.
The arrowhead is like poked through the front of his armor, and he actually just like reaches down, grabs the arrow, and just yanks it out. And and then he walks over to the tiny little halfling man and hands him the arrow and says, "I believe this is yours."
Oh
Thank
man.
you.
We should.
I seem to have misplaced that.
How did that get in there?
So we have a lot of. We can catch up in a bit, but we all got our butts. No, not all handed to us, but we use a lot of spells to do this fight.
We will in a sec, but we got the shiny one over here who's not talking for some reason. That's Wraith.
He silenced himself.
Yeah.
Wraith says, "It's an honor to meet you, sir. Your sons have fought with great honor."
That sounds like something you'd say.
Yeah.
And then obviously Thorvin. His mechanical leg's pretty cool. But he's got, if anyone's got a bone to pick with Tiamat next to us, it's him. He can tell him about your story later. But I think that's everybody.
He looks at Thorvin and he looks at your holy symbol. He's like, "You're a follower of Verinar, is that correct?"
That is true. And I reach out a hand to give him a big,
warrior's handshake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And says, you look like you've seen some battle.
Had many rough days. Is Yggdrasil still hurt, by the way?
Dude, I healed myself for 17. I'm good.
Okay.
I almost have half health.
Yeah.
And I kind of nod.
Egrenar says, he does look like he's hurt, and I'm pretty hurt myself.
Maybe we should,
I'm going to give you a healing potion, Dad. Here, take a healing potion.
No, we don't need to. Okay.
Dude, we gotta get some kind of healing to make it to where we need to go.
Well, we might rest right here.
We have the magic doorknob.
Or the hut.
Do we have a surface big enough?
We have the
For
hut.
That big rock right there looks
There's
good.
rock.
Yeah.
We have a hut.
Let's try
too.
the rock. Let's try
That
the rock.
rock
Let's see what
right
kind-
there is big enough to put the doorknob on for
Let's
sure.
see. Let's see what kind of mansion we get when
Let's
we
put it
come
on
out.
the Yanti and see what's inside of the Yanti.
It's all slimy in this house.
It looks kind of like a kraken inside.
Okay. So Rodan takes the minute to cast a spell and put the doorknob on the side and turns it, and the portal appears. Rodan, why don't you describe what everybody walks into?
So it's a elaborate cave, well lit though. So everything is rock designed and with stalactites and stalagmites. And a nice banquet for us to chow down and take a rest.
Cool.
Perfect.
Oh, Dad,
Yeah,
Dad,
Balasar
Dad.
can throw fireballs in here.
Balasar, do you know what time it is? Balasar, do you know
Whiskey
what time?
time.
Oh man, here we go.
Dragonborn.
There we go. Oh, I
Oh, you were trying so hard to show off for Dad.
Yeah, he still can't handle his freaking liquor. He can't
Uh,
handle it.
so Egredar takes
Oh,
takes
it's a Constitution save.
yeah. So he takes
Oh, that's tough.
he takes the bottle and turns it up and takes like 3 back-to-back shots, and he looks over at Rogar, who's passed out on the ground. And Balasar, you're looking woozy, but you didn't pass out.
Yeah. You fucking little bitch. Dad, you see?
Thorfinn and Jack,
Drinks.
yeah, Thorfinn and Jack are, basically like laying down, like like on the table.
I hold up a finger and use the "I'm not as good as I once was" line, and
Not as good as
I'm just
Wraith.
inspecting the
Wraith.
floor.
While
Yeah.
Wraith isn't here, you should make a drink trade.
please.
Wraith's like, well, this is a special occasion.
Oh yeah.
I'll cheer 100 bits if he gets drunk.
And he actually takes it like a champ.
Mm.
But yeah, so Egredar's like, I thought I raised you better, Rogar.
Well, Rogar can't respond.
Yeah.
He's passed out.
And so Egredar's like, hey guys, watch this. He goes and gets a bowl of warm water from one of the and he puts Rogar's hand in it. He's like, if you can't play tricks on your children, who can you play tricks on?
Oh man.
Rogar, make another Constitution save. This time with disadvantage because you're passed out.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
You're about to
Uh-oh.
pee yourself.
Sounds like wet pants to me.
You managed to hold your bladder in, and the warm water does wake you up. And your dad's standing over you, chuckling like, "Damn it, that used to work when you were a kid."
I'm full of surprises, Pops. Better watch out. Ugh. We've had a good many tricks played on the party in the past. Just ask Yggdrasil over there.
What?
Yeah. So, you think you could beat your old man at a arm wrestling contest now?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Oh lord.
All right.
All right, guys. Place your
So-
bets.
So
Place your bets.
the way this works,
Dad.
yeah. So the way this is going to work is you guys are going to do opposing not acrobatics, but athletics checks. Each win is like basically it's like you're at the middle,
Mhm.
and then you go towards advantage each way. So each time you win, you go one closer to winning. But
Okay.
each when you lose, you go further away.
And
How
how
many
many of
ticks are there?
those?
Yeah,
for
how
each
many?
side?
It's going to be middle, 45 degrees table.
Okay. So
Oh,
3.
okay. So
I have to win.
2.
Okay.
2 in a row.
Yeah,
2 in a row from the middle.
good visual aid there. All right, so
I'm
just-
betting 50 gold on
so we'll
the
just
old
put,
man.
we'll put Rogar there. All
Yeah,
right,
but who's
so
gonna pay the tab if you win?
go ahead and make your first athletics check.
Athletics check. Going down, Pops. Good times.
Not with that crap. Roll.
So actually, let me take him off of Whisper, so I'm not. This is on the up and up, but he rolled a 23 on that one.
Can I
let
put a bet now?
me take him off of Whisper.
So which way am I going? Am I going left side to
Yeah, we'll
win
say
and-
yeah. So you've lost one.
Okay.
All right, so whisper rules, never whisper rules. All right, so that was the first one. Go ahead and do another athletics check.
All right. Get ready, Dad, because it's about to happen.
Oh wow! So you've moved back up to the middle.
Yeah. You ready? Are you ready to lose?
1 second. There we go. All right, so another athletics check.
16. I don't think that's gonna cut it.
Oh, he barely. Oh wow. Okay, so he goes. You're one closer to winning.
Come on, Dad. Show me what you got. Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he brings you back up to the middle.
What you got, Pops?
And I'm standing in the background yelling.
Go!
Rogar is loving life right now.
Yeah.
Rogar is with his family. He's with his dad. He is kicking his dad's ass at arm wrestling. He is happy. Oh my gosh, I gotta beat this.
Oh!
Don't I get advantage because I'm raging still? Nah. Nope.
All right.
Dude.
Yeah, he's a strong motherfucker.
Yeah, I see that. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so you're one closer to losing.
Rogar is now sweating. He's like, but I was doing so good. What
Come on, eggnog.
what happened? Oh,
And so with one final push, he slams your hand down on the table.
All right.
oh, stamina and endurance win the day.
He's like, that's the closest you've ever been to beating me. Congratulations.
Just wait. Just wait. I'm gonna get you one day. I think he was just letting me feel like I was winning, to be honest.
Yeah, he was toying with
right.
you the whole time.
Probably.
Oops.
Oh, Rogar's deleted from the world.
Bye, guys.
You can't talk. You're gone.
I am no longer in existence.
All
Balasar
right.
got his wish.
Yeah, so he's Egrenar's like after he eats his fill and stuff, he's like, I'm gonna need to go take a
Dave,
rest.
you're looking good. Or, I mean, Rodan.
Man, Rodan, did you get some like work done? Because
Yeah.
so he's like, I'm gonna go after he eats his fill. He's like, I'm gonna go take a rest, but we'll catch up whenever we wake up.
Said, Father, it is good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
What in the... There's a
Rodan cast polymorph.
There's a giant familiar.
So, is there anything you guys would like to do while after he's gone to bed? Or
I think we all need to rest.
Yeah, we all need to rest. We need
pray
to
to
set up
get on
guards,
my
though.
I'm already
We're
laying
in the
down, so I don't
mansion.
have far to go.
There's
We need to set up guards.
guards in the mansion.
Jack's just laid down on one of the benches at the table, and
You don't need
like
guards in
his
a mansion.
arms and legs are kind of like hanging over the edges of the table on each side.
You don't need guards in a mansion.
Yeah,
That's right. We don't. Yep, we're safe here.
it's just a rock.
So we're
Alright.
like in another plane inside the rock. Is that how that works?
Basically,
Okay.
Technically, you're not even really inside the rock. You're just in another plane of existence. What it looks like inside all depends on the caster's choice.
What does it look like on the outside if people were to walk up?
Let me double check, but I think people can't see it. But I will double check.
That's what I'm curious of. Will they see a doorknob? They're like,
go.
what the hell is this doorknob doing?
Well, no,
here?
he just turns the doorknob and takes it with him. Like it does, he doesn't stay there.
Okay.
Well,
There's all the rules there.
there's a lot of rules.
Holy shit. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a
so-
lot of rules.
Yeah, so nobody else can actually enter it.
Yeah.
Okay. So only who he deems can enter it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then, okay. So yeah, we should all just sleep.
I already did.
Yep.
I'm going to
rested.
sleep too.
Yep.
Meditating.
Yeah, so everybody get your spells back, your hit points back, all that good stuff.
You know, D&D Beyond has it to where you just hit long rest and it does all that.
Yeah,
I wish this had that.
that would be nice.
This will
a lot of
get it eventually.
and there's some features that we don't have on our character sheets because we didn't use the character mancer sheet because it was before that existed whenever we created this. So when we do our next campaign, some of the some of the things are going to be like automatic that aren't now, like Jack sneak attack. Like you can like click a little button, it'll automatically apply sneak attack damage whenever you do an attack and stuff like that.
Cool.
That's cool.
But you know, we made this. We made these before those sheets were in existence, so it would take forever to transfer everything over to a new one.
No point in changing now.
Yeah.
We should
And
start over.
there's also like a level up button where you can like click level up and like you'll automatically get certain things, and it's pretty cool.
All
Played
right.
around with it a little bit, and I used it for like a lot of NPCs. So you guys wake up. Jack, you had drooled a lot on the bench, and you had that horrible like crusty feeling on the side of your face.
Yeah.
From what?
From drool.
From like dry drool on the side of your face.
Yeah. Little dragonborn drool.
Oh man.
Drool.
Thanks, Thorvin. We're supposed to be a holy man. Come on.
Nature's
when
nature.
So when you wake up, Egrenar's already woken back up, and he's back at the banquet table, and he's eating again already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
right there
hungry.
with him. I saddle up
Let's go
next
eat.
to him, start
Yeah.
pounding down the bacon.
Let's eat.
Rock bacon.
And he's like, "It feels like I haven't eaten in months."
Probably haven't.
You probably haven't,
Yeah, very true.
sadly. So eat up, eat your fill, and here's some dwarven imperial stout that Thorvin recommends.
To wash it all down.
And he takes it from you and just downs it, like doesn't
Yeah.
even take a breath. Just
And
glug, 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 glug.
And Rogar looks at him with like, the nod of pride, like, yeah.
like
Yeah, that's
you almost think somebody should be chanting "Ziggy Zaggy Zig."
Oi, oi, oi. So, I guess now we might want to tell Eggnog what
Egrenar.
the
Get
what
damn
we-
name right.
what we think
Dad.
the plan is, because he may or may not want to help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we still need to, I think, go to the forge in Undermountain.
Well, we're right above the location where we'll have to
We're gonna go
have
to-
our 8th to fight. Everyone fights
Right.
individually, and something with an angel. I forgot what we got to do.
So,
yeah, we each do a battle solo against something.
So I tell Egrenar, I'm like, listen, this is what the prophet told us. Seeking Baranor's mace is a daunting task. 8 heroes must enter to show their best. Each must face a monster alone, and to an angel you must atone. Under the dwelling of the men that are snakes, there you will find the mace of fates. And we followed that prophecy here, and we think you may be the 8th. Obviously, you.
And you think this is the dwelling of the snakes? I only saw like one corpse out there of snakes.
Well, we have no idea.
Well,
What were
you've
you-
been
do you
on
have
this
any,
world longer than us, so I might know. Where is the city of the snakes?
I've always heard it was up that weird continent off to the
Yeah,
northeast.
Oroville or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were you digging for here? Do you have any
I've-
idea?
My last memory is being tortured in a war camp. I don't even know where I was there. I was when I came to after the ambush. It was the war camp seemed to be. There was a lot of the snake people there, and I was like surrounded by like red sand.
So you were on Mars.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, see, Orava is all red. It's red desert.
Okay.
Those friggin' bastards are gonna pay.
Well, I guess if you want
I guess it
tag
doesn't
along,
matter
though.
which order we do them in.
I don't know if it helps, I'm not sure, but as I've been going through the daily thing since this quest, I've been kind of praying to Baranor to guide, for guidance and seeing if she comes back to me with anything.
So you actually go off on your own while everybody else is talking at the breakfast table, and you sit down and you clutch your holy symbol and you begin to pray. Meet me in Los Viejos.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Right.
To a new channel.
It's my first time.
I would like to take my figuring of Brogar and go and pray to Bahamut and thank him for us being able to find our father.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
He's
For us
saying,
being able to
"Oh
find
my
out
God, look at me."
Our father. Look at
Dad's
this
not
beard.
talking. Dad's just
He's
cooking down more food.
It's like, this is how I fish.
Oh my God.
And then
look
I
at
was
me.
chopping the fish up, and then I smelled
Dad's
it.
not talking. Dad's just
He's like,
So did we ever look in the
this is how
hole?
I fish. He's like,
Oh my God.
and
We
then
never
I
looked
was
in the
chopping
hole.
the fish up,
I don't know
and then
what
I
we
smelled
looked
it.
at.
not talking. Dad's just
What did we look at?
So did we ever look in the
This is how
hole?
I fish. He's like,
We
and then
never
I
looked
was
in the
chopping
hole.
the fish up,
I don't know
and then
what
I
we
smelled
looked
it.
at. What did we look at?
So did we ever look in
Oh,
the hole?
Hands
yeah.
cause damage too.
It's a good
so-
toothpick.
All right.
Oh, they're still.
Yeah,
I
there's.
thought they'd come back.
No, that was me. I was trying to figure
Oh.
out if my my sound was working in the stream. And it's better, but it's definitely quieter than.
Huh. Yeah. Does it have its own individual?
It does, but the mic icon's like different than the other microphone, so I might have to do some more playing with it.
Okay.
Because I think the volume's fine in Discord.
Yeah, you sounded fine here. Yep. Uh-oh, Thorvin's laughing.
Uh-oh. So I guess Thorvin, he went outside to the hut or to another room of the hut.
Yeah, I'm guessing he went into, I think he said another room.
Can Rodan, since he owns the mansion, be able
Yeah,
to
I should
hear?
just go in there and be like, I can hear this shit.
Yeah, this is my mansion. I hear everything in here.
I've got every room bugged.
Yeah. Every room talks to me. Or you know how it's like that back in the day.
They're having too much fun.
I know.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
What, when you popped in there?
Yeah, it's like no, it's my prayer.
He's rolling.
Oh, shit. Wow, he's rolling. He said, you know what? Fuck this dude.
Rolling. What rolling do you see?
Thought
I heard.
You heard
sounded
chat.
Like, oh, is that the chat? Oh, okay. It sounds like rolling.
Yeah.
Damn.
Boy, him and his god are having a long conversation.
I know. They're still trying to. Are you there? Are you
Probably
answering?
saying,
Hello?
"Give me pizza." Need you to open up a pizzeria in downtown Alamdring and send me all the profits.
Speaking of pizza, this whole week, every time anybody was like, "Hey, if you need anything, just let me know." And I'm like, "All right, deliver a pizza to my house." And they said no, and I'm like, "Well, don't ask me if I need anything, and then deny my request."
I asked you the same thing. You didn't tell me to order you a pizza.
Because you would have ordered it.
I would have ordered it a pizza.
I would have done it too.
I wasn't even home.
Yeah, you would have had a pizza delivered. The guy would be like,
Well, that's how you know. That's how you know someone's being legit. If
Right.
you come right out and say something like that.
Right. That's why I was just testing people.
I need you to go to Cookout, and I need
I need a milkshake, 2 big doubles,
Yep.
because I'm not real hungry.
2 big doubles.
kiss my ass.
Rocky,
What?
Kiss my
That-
ass.
That's exactly what you said.
That's what I said.
We
Rocky's
went
like,
to
I need you to
Cookout.
I need you to get 4 chicken supremes from Bojangles
we went
I'm
to
not that
Cookout and we were ordering. A big double is a full cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And he's like, I want 2 big doubles cheddar style because I'm not real hungry. And I'm like, what?
Thorvin wanders back over to the table.
Did you bring the pizza?
Yes.
I want to
Or did you go to
go and pray to Bahamut using my
No. Can't.
Tegurine.
Can't.
Let's hear
And-
what Thorvin says though first.
Okay.
Or-
As we
I
thought,
guess that's
boys,
important.
as we thought, the Maces with the Wanti, we need to go to their capital city, find a way under there. We do face a big task. There's an angel that we'll have to deal with that does not negotiate, does not barter with anyone. She's going to be ready for a fight because she believes that she's still serving her god. The last champion that tried to go did not make it back. So we will have a very daunting task ahead of us.
Oh,
And
my-
that's the one-on-one ordeal.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
I believe the way our group is, we're better at direct assaults. No negotiating. We're good.
What?
Yeah. So,
But we need to have
I still would like to go pray to Bahamut.
well, if Egrenar is down, he would be
Okay.
our 8th.
Eggnog.
did-
What do you say?
She did tell me, Egrenar, that she has dealt with Bahamut, and he's very happy that we have rescued you. That your boys,
Oh,
have,
well, then that answers my question.
that your boys have come a long way with their fights, and that you still have much to teach them. So if you could help us with
What?
this, we would
What?
really appreciate it.
Much to teach us. What are you talking about?
Hey, that
Just
answered
work
my
with me.
question. That's what I was going to go pray about.
Humility.
Just work with me here.
And he says, "Well, if Bahamut's will is that I accompany you to this place with this mad angel," and he picks up his sword and says, "Let's fucking do it."
Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I slam the table.
Fuck yeah, let's do this.
Slam the table, and beer goes everywhere.
Well, we now know where they got it.
Yeah.
So
do
the
this
question
shit.
is, do we go to the Undermountain first, since we can teleport there? Because we don't have a place to get to Oroville. We have to boat up there.
Yeah. We're gonna have
We've
to
been
travel.
there though, and we
We
he
have-
has to have the sigils. He has
Yeah.
to have the sigils. Okay.
If I
So
don't have the sigils, I can't do it.
So if we go to the Undermountain with him, I mean, we're going to be fighting a lot of drow. It's definitely going to be helpful to have another competent fighter.
Yep.
We don't quite
See,
know
I
where
think
it's
we
at.
should save Orovar for last. Too. I
Okay.
think we ought to do the Undermountain. Because that's where we still got to get one of the other artifacts, right?
What?
One more
Yeah,
artifact, right?
The other artifact, which one are we looking for? The Nature's Heart.
That's the one in the
Baranor.
Undermountain, we
That's
assume.
Baranor's mace.
Yeah, all of the prophecies should be in your handouts if you want to take another look at them.
Yeah.
And I just pasted
Okay.
the Nature's Heart one in there in the chat.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, this is a DM question.
Mhm.
Since if our father does become our 8th, is there an artifact for him, or is because he wasn't with us at that time, it hasn't been revealed, or we just? I mean, I don't.
Who still needs an artifact?
I mean,
We still have the mace and the nature's
yeah.
heart.
You
Yeah.
don't really, you
Oh,
really don't
Nature's
know,
Heart, would that go to-
Balasar, if he's with you permanently, if he's going to need an artifact, if
Yeah.
you know,
Does
You
the
just don't
Vorpal
know.
Blade count as one? A lot of variables.
okay.
Let's just go with it. We gotta. Let's just
Okay.
see. Let's just see what happens. That's what this whole adventure's been.
we're doing-
do you have a DM check yet or so?
That was my emote that I haven't made yet for Twitch. That way we can spam it every time Balazar needs a DM check.
What the
Okay.
hell's a DM check?
Exactly. I don't know. But you asked for them a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of do.
So, what are you doing from here? Are you casting the spell to go to the Undermountain, or?
Yeah, I think that's what
That's
you
where we
ought
need
do.
to go. Let's do it. Here we go.
Is that
Let's do it.
is that the neck? Is that the heart?
That's going to be the nature's heart. Yeah,
All right, let's
So
go.
it says it's at the lowest point. I assume that means the Great Gorge.
that's what I'm
I'm
guessing.
understanding.
Yeah.
Now, do we want to go outside of this mansion? Well, we got to probably go outside of it to teleport.
Well,
maybe.
should we check the pedestal first?
Right,
Yeah,
that's what
and
I'm
what
saying.
about-
The pedestal's got
let's-
something, I
Something's
assume.
going on with that.
I mean,
All right.
worst case scenario, we should destroy it, so whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't know what destroying it will do because that's what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
They were
So
digging.
should we cast mending on it?
You love to
Let's go.
mention.
Let's go outside the mansion. Let's go figure it out.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I dispel the mansion. Done.
We all
I'm stuck in
squirt
the
out of the rock.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are all expelled for like, oh!
And I say, make up your damn mind.
Get out of my house.
So confused, right?
So, can we see the pedestal?
Yes.
In your mind.
Because the pedestal attacked, and there's
Yeah,
a big
those-
hole.
Those orb thingies.
the orbs next to it attack.
Yeah.
let's ask Dad. Do you recognize any of this? Does anything
So that middle
from-
thing, is it a pedestal or a hole?
That's a hole.
It's a
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah. There are two like statues on either side of this like platform, like pedestal kind of thing. Like the whole thing is like the platform or pedestal, and there are two hands that are holding up black orbs crackling with like orange red energy.
And is this is a hole there in the middle? Like
Mhm.
like that goes into this platform thing?
Yeah.
So if I look in the hole, what do I see?
You see probably about 30 feet of absolutely nothing, and then like it just keeps on going down.
I attack the darkness.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
So
I would like to light a torch and drop it down in there.
Okay. So you drop a torch and it goes beep, and you see it like lighting on the way down, and it boom boom lands on solid ground at the bottom. You can see the torch at the bottom lighting up like a floor, but that's all
Uh-huh.
you can really see.
all right, so I'm
Okay.
gonna put dancing lights and just put them one right here at the top of it, and then I can do them every 20 feet.
Mhm.
Just kind of spread them 20 feet from each other down. See how far down they'll go and use it as kind of like a measurement of sorts.
Okay, so by your best measurement, like trying to gauge it with this, you'd say it's probably a good like 150 foot down.
Holy
So I'll then take a dancing light. Well, actually, I'll take a dancing light and like attach it to my shoulder.
Okay.
And is the hole big enough for me to kind of like hover and fly down, like kind of like flap, kind of
You'd have-
slowly?
Like you could get in there with your wings folded up, and then like as you're falling, extend your wings and kind of like catch
Gosh.
yourself.
Is he going to be able to
But
fly
like
out?
you wouldn't be able to like have your wings spread and get into the hole. It's not big enough.
So I would need to fold them around myself or completely take them off.
So
Right.
as we're messing with this hole in the top, do the orbs change or react
Crackling
to anything
and-
we're doing?
Mm-mm. So far, the only thing that they've like done is like when Balasar got within like 5 feet of them,
Right,
they
yeah.
did something.
Right.
Okay, so stay away from him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop on my broom and just fly down into the hole.
Okay.
Well,
So you hop on your broom and jump down the hole, and you're flying down. And
I
you're
hop
using-
on the back of his broom as he's going in the hole.
I'm
Backpack.
I
I'm
put my
cruising.
wings in and I fall down after him, and then I bring my wings back out,
Okay.
and I've got the dancing lights, and I stay close to him, and I attach one to his shoulder and one to my shoulder.
Okay.
and the other two.
I'm
just kind of
holding above
down
their heads.
with us.
Yeah. So as you reach the bottom, you're in a dark room that's being lit by your lights.
Mhm.
And the torch torch is pretty much kind of shattered at the bottom, and it's just kind of embers now.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you see it's just basically a small room, and there is an ornate chest
Ooh.
on the other side of the room.
Okay. So
Okay. I go over
Jack,
there and
Jack,
start
yeah.
checking for
Jack,
traps.
come down here.
Jack's.
I'm already there. I jumped on the
Oh, that's
broom.
right. He hopped on the
Yeah.
broom.
Yeah.
So
Yes. So Jack, you walk over
Well,
and
I'm gonna do a detect magic to see if there's any magical traps on this chest.
okay.
Actually, I don't think I have detect magic.
And
I don't.
I yell back. I yell back up.
I have Arcana.
I yell
not-
back up to Rodan, and I yell, "Rodan, I need you down here."
It's
It's
looks really
dark
far
down
down there.
You got a freaking broom. Just get down
Yeah.
here.
Did you guys mention that there was a chest yet? Would
There's
Yadristone have the chest?
I'll
They-
jump on the broom and go.
I don't
on
think they've
down.
said the word yet.
I don't think so.
There's a giant
what?
chest down here.
I
There's
call
gonna
dibs
be-
on the gold.
There's going to be magical, possibly cursed items in it, and I don't want Balasar to just grab everything.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah, you do get
Yeah.
grab.
He'll be
talking
attacking
about?
us down there.
Yeah. Side note, Pops. Balasar, if it's magical of any kind, he'll just grab it.
See, I
Not
think
even
your
know
dad
what-
wouldn't hear that because he's upstairs without an earring.
He doesn't have an
We
earring.
got to
It's a
give
little
him an
handsy with
earring.
the loot.
I'm yelling.
We're like
Dad!
to have some of those
Dad,
earrings.
no,
Give him one.
Yeah, Agranar's like standing up at the top, going, "Yeah, I got nothing."
I'm not going.
He's like, I don't think I'm going to drop 200 feet and make it. So,
Yeah, I've already given my broom away.
So I'll cast detect magic on the loots.
okay.
As
So
a
you
ritual.
you cast detect magic, and you can detect that you don't detect any kind of magical traps on it. But you do detect that there's magical, some sort of magical item on the inside of it.
All right, I step back and I say, "Go for it, Jack."
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna check for other traps, physical traps.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let me scroll back down to the chat window here. So, a 19. You do detect that there is some sort of trap, that there is some sort of like explosive device, like it's like
Okay.
packed with black powder on the other side of the lock.
All right. So
Okay.
now I'm gonna try and disarm it. Is that thieves' tool still again?
It would be thieves' tools, yes.
Big number.
Boom,
There we
dead.
Yeah.
That's
So-
a fucking disarmed the shit out of that Ambrad.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
So you take your thieves' tool, and you can tell that like it's held in like a pouch, the black powder, and you take one of your thieves' tool and go around the back of the lock and just slit the bottom of the bag, and it pours the black powder out.
All
And
right.
then you manage to just pick the lock with that roll. You pick the lock as well. The lock is now disarmed. The trap is
Cool.
disarmed, and the lock is unlocked.
Is there
All
any
right,
gold?
So I'm backing up out of the way because
What do you mean? Is there any gold? I don't see any gold.
I'll let
Ro-
others loot the chest.
What do we see in the chest after we open it?
Okay, so you open the chest, and inside there is one item inside this giant chest. It's a small red box that looks just like the black box that you used to carry.
Oh, boy.
Rodan,
Who spray
Rodan,
painted
wanna
this?
I'll try to
ID this?
identify. Yeah, I'll try the ID on it with my spinny eye.
Spin your eye, my friend.
Yes. So, if you recall, when you did identify on the black box, you could tell that there was something in it, but you couldn't really tell what. The magic was just for some real mess with your identify. You get the exact same feeling with this.
Leave it
Hey.
down there.
No,
I don't
I'm
want any
grabbing it.
nightmares.
No, you're not
I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it.
No,
Oh my
you're
God.
not.
Well,
Grabbed it.
Do you not
You're like-
remember what happened with the black box and how a Bonnerat got out? It was because of the black box.
No, it was not.
It was the yes.
But see, they wanted this box. That's what they were going for. So if
Yeah.
we leave it here, they'll have it, unless I guess we destroy the
Well,
Yeah.
we
cavern.
brought them the black box, if you remember.
What?
We brought the black box to the Black Temple, thus, like, it's just logic. I can't believe the barbarian is using logic to make sense of things.
Facts and logic.
So you want to just bury it?
We either need to bury
Don't
it
dig it out
or
again.
throw it in the magical
With us.
mansion. We could throw it in the magical mansion. No one's
And
going to
what's
find
it
it
gonna
there.
do?
I don't think the magical mansion stays around.
No,
No.
it doesn't. It
Whenever the magical mansion goes away, it expels any items that are in it. So
yeah. Then the box would be laying on the ground.
Unless we
So
put
how-
the door on top of a rock and it shoots it like a cannon.
How do we get rid of the black box's power? That happened when.
When
We
we open
walked
the portal with it.
Dissipated when.
Yeah.
yeah, basically when the black box opened and the orb that was inside, it attached itself to Abonarak, and he left.
That's why I
It
cast
was like-
Wall
it
of
was like a
Stone.
It was like a spirit or a dark energy or something that it's just not good. I don't know if we need to be carrying another box with us.
We may need it though to open something. But
Yeah, the
I
black
cast
box
Wall of
would
Stone
open.
over the hole, and I'm starting to set up tombstones for all you guys in there. So I'm just making this your burial
Buying
chamber.
more oils.
Still hanging out with Eggnog up top.
Egradar like taps you on the shoulder, and he just shakes his head at you.
It's fine.
I told you, Dad. I told you, Dad.
It's fine. You know, sometimes
He's like-
we'll find
he's
new
like-
party members.
No,
We got Creep as a backup.
You know, he was tapping on the shoulder. Now he puts his head on your shoulder and squeezes, and it hurts. And he's
Fine.
like, "You're gonna let my boys go."
All right, I dropped concentration in the whole.
He's like, "That's fine."
Yeah. So
It's just
it's a
the con-
non-mag. Well, does it go away when if you maintain your concentration on the spell for the whole duration, the wall comes through? Oh, okay. So yeah, the wall goes away. So thank you. Yeah, I was about to use your skull to break open that wall.
It's not very hard. I don't think it would work.
Yeah.
We can take the box, but I don't think Balasar should have it.
What?
Yeah, you
I
have
think
this
that's
obsession.
wise.
Well, I think we
have
we
this
give it to
obsession with
Ray.
Tiamat.
Yeah, we
We
may.
won't know if he dies or
Yamit's
not.
my. I'm gonna turn her good. I'm gonna do it. Turn her good.
I don't think that's possible.
What?
So
Okay.
with
And
this,
from up above, you hear, "What did you just say, Balasar?"
Dad, look.
Ooh,
Look,
Dad's mad.
I've got a rapport with her.
You have a rapport with the god of evil dragons.
You did, son. You about to get
Uh,
smited.
Maybe.
I tell
He,
you,
he turns the address, so it's like, "Give me your broom."
done. Hand it to him.
I nudge him real quick and say, "There's something you need to know about your boy," and I kind of.
So he flies down. He flies down, and Balasar, he grabs you by the front of your robes and lifts you up 2 feet effortlessly. And he says, "What did you just say?"
I said that I have a rapport with Tiamat. She tried to bless me with
As
something.
soon as you say that, he throws you across the room.
Damn.
Dad.
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 Rogar
realized-
is not saying anything. And
I realize that you are my father, but
Take his
I'm
snuggie
bigger
off.
than you. I'm bigger than you now.
I don't think.
I have a quick temper, Dad. Don't piss me off.
I'm
He's
digging
like-
for oils quickly.
He's like,
Because we're gonna
"If that's
need
the case, bring it."
Oh, it's
yeah.
already brought. Okay.
Oh my
All
god.
right,
Oh,
so
God.
all right, let's go ahead and I didn't build a rig for this because I didn't think that this would be a Balasar versus his longer lost father thing. But okay,
Well,
I think this.
Balasar against a 20 roll. That's it. That's all it takes,
Yadrsil-
balls.
all right.
Still creates beer peanuts for me, and I'm just sitting there, just eating them.
Wait a second. There we go.
I am not a. I don't port Tiamat at
Let's
all.
have a snack while we watch
But she
this.
could probably be
Yeah.
turned good.
Wait, what? I don't think it works.
Are you sure?
No.
There's no
but-
turning Tiamat good. When are you gonna learn?
Okay, so that's
I'm only like 14 years old.
Yeah, so maybe you should listen to your dad that you just found 20 minutes ago.
I'm not trying to kill him.
Well, you're the one who's talking smack to him. Oh my god. There he is. He's got a square token too. It's awesome.
I got my dwarven stout and my beer peanuts, and I'm just loving it.
Take my helmet off, sit on a rock, and just shake head.
Yeah, the thing is, Balasar, you kind of got your temper from your dad as well.
Yeah, Dad, you're to blame for making me hot-headed. I got trapped by demons and tortured, but thanks to that, I was able to enhance my sorcerer skills.
But Dad has like reason, and you're being hard-headed and stubborn. For what?
Did you get tortured by demons?
Dude, I almost got
shut up.
possessed. I almost got possessed. What are you talking about?
Okay, so Balasar, roll for initiative.
All right, rolling.
Roll for death.
Let me put a grid up too.
I just want to make sure he still has that sword in his hand, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's a 1 in 20.
Thanks.
Putting 2,000 down on my dad.
I got my oars ready.
So looks like Balasar, you're going first.
Cool. So I have my wings out,
Yeah, I'm not betting on
and
this.
what should I do to Dad? What should I do to Dad?
Oh my god.
Try sleep. Sleep worked out really well for you.
No,
last
it's not.
Cast detect magic on him.
Yeah.
Cast spells you don't have.
Cast mending. Cast mending.
I'm gonna
on him.
polymorph into a T-Rex.
Okay.
What? Dude, do you not remember the last time that happened?
Hey, you know what? You can't cut the head off a T-Rex because it's too big. His sword
It's very
won't work
true.
on it.
That's true.
But
Well,
he's the one with the sword. It doesn't.
You're missing the point.
Oh.
All right, so yeah, you turn into a T-Rex. Let me.
I don't have any of the T-Rex skills.
It should be in polymorphs.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, double click on the T-Rex so you get his character sheet, and then you can click on
I
there
see it.
to do the abilities. Rawr!
Rawr.
So we'll just move your token.
I don't know if I want to be fighting a T-Rex with that kind of temper. I'm just saying.
Did you ever get Warcaster?
Yes.
That's important.
All right. So, you have. So you use your action to turn into the T-Rex.
Right.
You got a bonus action, or? Well, I guess you're T-Rex now. So.
Yeah, his bonus action is pissing himself right now.
All right. So, your dad comes up and takes 3 swings at you.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I just saw my whole screen turn green.
And each hit you need to make a concentration save.
Oh my god! I just saw my whole screen turn green. What the hell just happened?
All right. So, all 3 do hit. The first one does 18 points of slashing damage.
Wow.
Okay.
So, make a.
How much health? Oh, okay.
Okay,
You got
so
a lot of
yeah,
help.
so make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
All right. That is a natural 20. I'd say that makes it. Okay, your second.
That
You
doesn't
take
do for the all 3 hits since I got a natural 20.
no. You take 13 points of damage for the second one, and you're 17, so you're good there. And the third one,
Whoa.
yeah, good job, good rolls.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so you take a total of 28 plus 18,
46.
46 points of damage.
Damn, so I'm at 90 health.
Yeah. So
Apparently.
he's going to use an action surge
Oh my god.
and do 3 more attacks.
Oh! I didn't realize he had that ability.
What is that?
Fuck, that's awesome.
He's a fighter, not a barbarian.
I didn't know that.
Lap.
Okay, so a 31 with the first attack.
Did you not?
I grew up with mom.
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't
Yeah,
know all this
obviously.
shit.
Little
Shut up,
pansy.
bitch.
15 points for the first one,
Oh my god.
17 for the second, and 19 for the third.
Oh
So,
my god.
You need to, if you update the green bar, Rocky, or
What bar?
Balazar, the green circle, then the health bar
Oh.
will accurately update.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
And
go.
how much was this next one?
All right, so it was 15 plus 17 plus 19.
32.
You gotta do
51.
3 saves too,
Yeah.
I will.
because it's possible that
How?
some of that damage will go to you if you fail a save.
Oh, okay. So I'll leave that alone. Then.
Yeah, just
So
roll.
let's
Do 3
saves.
rolls first.
Mm.
Well, you said you have Warcaster?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have advantage on the rolls, so 21 saves. That saves.
Mm.
And 12 for the that would be half the damage, or so you're still good.
Okay. So how much?
So
how
half
much
of
health was that?
51.
So it's 19 plus 17 plus 15, so that's 32.
51,
Yeah, 51 points of damage.
Oh my
I did
god!
half,
I'm almost
right?
dead.
No, not half. The concentration saves are just to see if he stays a T-Rex.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I get it now. Okay. Never mind. Well, before you moved, you're like 2/3 done.
Okay,
I'm
so
almost dead.
yeah, it's
You can
it's now your
recast
turn, Balazar.
polymorph to get your health back.
So I'm gonna drop polymorph.
Okay.
I thought it'd be fun to be a T-Rex, but the T-Rex was so that I didn't get my head chopped off. And I will go down to a knee, put my hands up, and say, "I yield."
Oh man. Oh man. Where's my 2K? Where's my 2K?
I didn't grow up with Dad, so I didn't know he had this kind of power.
Yeah. So Edgar,
And Rogar, he's 4 times stronger than you are.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
come on,
this.
Rogar.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
you
not
can do
the.
it.
I'm the one sitting on the sidelines eating
I didn't grow
peanuts.
up with
It's
Dad.
weird.
I didn't grow up with Dad.
Peanuts and collecting 2K.
all right. So Egredar walks up and he's still gripping the sword, and his hand, his knuckles, his silver knuckles are turning white with just shaking with rage. And he walks up to you and says, "If I ever hear anything about trying to reason with Tiamat again, coming from your lips, I will send you to Bahamut myself."
Ooh,
Head
boy.
first.
And I'm gonna say, I understand where you're coming from. She did try to trick me, and that's how and by not accepting her favor, is how I became an archmage of Bahamut. So I understand.
Why didn't you just say that?
But I was trying to see the good in people or things. And I thought that maybe she could be changed to good.
No. Mm-mm.
She is the embodiment of evil. That is a task that I don't believe anyone could.
Mm-mm. Ain't no coming back from that.
Yep.
Okay.
You and he actually he takes you by he puts away his sword and he picks you up kind of by your shoulders and puts you on your feet and says, "You have a good heart, but she doesn't."
Boom.
I like it. Leave it at
Well,
that.
Boom.
Okay.
Now let's grab the box and let's go party and open it up.
Tear up a little bit.
Remember, don't sleep with this box.
Jack, what did you not just hear the conversation?
No, we need to take the box.
Dad, take the box, please.
This box can't stay here.
No, I don't think Dad should take the box.
Yeah, I don't think
I
he
think-
I don't
should
think
either.
a dragonkin should have the box.
I look at Rodan and say, should I,
I
put
have to-
another
I
wall
actually-
back up?
I have to.
Yeah.
I have to agree with Balasar on this one. I just spent who knows how long with my mind gone and
Yeah.
being a lapdog of that she bitch.
I'm just glad. I'm just glad Balasar actually just said something reasonable.
Hey, it happens. It does happen.
Occasionally.
So this is just a red box, right?
Yep,
Uh,
just like the black one.
Yeah, but not the kind you get DVDs out of.
Okay, well, I'll take it once you bring it to me. Because, my wisdom's so high.
And
Jack,
he turns to Rodan, Jack, and wait, Rodan, did you go down? Yeah, you did. You because
He went
Yeah,
down
he's
to
down there,
identify.
too.
Yeah,
No, it was me.
you and
it's just me and
Yadrsil
Yadrsil.
still up top.
Stayed with him. Yeah.
Yeah. So, just as just no one of dragon descent should touch this thing, in my opinion. And
All right.
he
I
gets
could
back on the
agree.
broom and flies back up.
I'll go ahead and grab it for now because I can hand it off real quick. So yeah, I'll grab the red box out of the chest,
And then you
Okay.
fly up and give it to me.
fly up, and give it to Yad.
It is now in the bag.
Even
of
though I
holding.
jumped on Rogar's broom, I still have one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was. Yeah,
It's always all right. Yep.
Yeah.
So I hop on my own broom. Thanks for the lift, Rogar, and head up.
it's always a little creepy having a halfling on my back, but whatever.
You barely notice.
All right, we're flying out of this hellhole. Let's get out of here.
All right. So I fly up, give the box to Yad.
So I kind of like gain speed and like fly up real fast, and I try to go straight for the hole, and I like do a spinning move, claps my
Acrobatics
wings
check.
in.
Acrobatics
Fuck
check.
up! I'm describing how I come out the hole. And I'm spinning as I come out the hole, and I put my wings in. I come out the hole, and I spread my wings back out, and I fly.
all right. Make an acrobatics check with advantage because it's cool.
Does the wall of
Pardon
stone
me.
come before or after he's flying up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think I put my wings.
you start your spin, and your head just runs right into a wall of stone.
Oops.
You manage to put your wings out so you don't plummet, but there's a wall of stone blocking your exit now. And Yadrsil, that hand claps on your shoulder.
Well, I'll let it down. I just thought it was funny.
You're a
Okay,
dick.
so you lower the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, so Balasar, you're free to come out now.
So I'm trying to do this neat shit, and I fucking get run into by fucking Yad. You know what, Yad? You know what?
Oh, God.
I'm
Here we
already
go.
pissed off, and I submitted to my father because you know what? I was trying to do the right thing, but I'm pissed at you.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God! Another
Just
fight.
open your portal.
I'm tempted to fuck him up. I'm tempted to fuck him up.
Why?
he's a
We don't
dick.
need to be killing each other before we leave.
I mean, I thought it was
Have you
pretty
met
funny.
me? Have you met me?
Yes, we know you too well.
All right,
Life hasn't been the same since.
where are we going?
I
We're
guess
going
we
to
should
the
go to
Undermountain.
the Undermountain.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Here we
you-
go. Oh, not the map. I clicked on the map.
Here's a map.
Here
Finger
we
of
go.
death.
Okay, so
Send the damn thing. There we go. Boom. Teleportation. Undermountain. Go.
all right, so you draw off the symbols. Delete your chalk for that one, and yeah. So you watch him as he does his incantations, and the runes light up, and the portal appears, and your father actually looks pretty impressed. I don't think he's ever seen this spell, and he's like, "Well, let's get going." And he's the first one to step through.
I'm right behind him.
Yeah, that's because I'm a badass. That's why this gets to happen.
Okay.
What? You don't have to go.
He's already
You can't
through.
hear me. I'm on the other side. I have no idea what you're saying. Where's the rest of them?
And
I don't think I
Jack
have
does
all
a
my
little roll
locations
dodge right
recorded.
through opening.
You gonna roll dodge?
Without a
Make it look
problem.
good.
Yeah. You come out on the other side with like a flourish.
That's right.
Spirit fingers.
So you guys all come out into the Mages Guild and the hammer seat of Thunder Mountain.
That's right. I forgot.
So in here, is there like guards hanging out by this?
Thunder Mountain.
There is a mage that's sitting at a desk and he's writing in a logbook and he's like, "Oh, it's you. Welcome." And
Hey.
it's like a dwarven, like an old dwarf that's in robes and he's writing in a book and says, "You guys haven't been here in a while."
It has been a
Yeah.
while.
It has
You're
been a
welcome.
while.
We're back.
This was our first place, right?
Second, but
Or
yes.
second.
Second.
Well, I guess we should go talk to the hammer, let him know our plans, just so he knows we're in the area.
Yep.
That sounds
He's
like
probably
a
not
plan.
gonna like it.
Probably not, but we've got a mission.
Probably
Let's
not.
go.
Is the hammer
Okay.
around?
So you go. I'm supposing he's in the palace.
We're gonna go check that out if that's cool.
Go right ahead. The guards haven't seen you in a while, so be sure to identify yourselves from a ways away. And you finally got a dwarf with you.
Yeah.
Yep. Smell you later.
That's not nice.
Still salty after all these years.
Some things you just can't let
Still
go.
doesn't like doors.
So salty.
Oh, that's good.
So you guys make your way to the palace, and there are people that are there are a couple people who recognize you, but your story hasn't spread as far down here. But then a couple people was like, "Hey, those were those guys who fought in the arena." And stuff like that.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, the arena.
You can make a
fight.
spectacle here if they want.
Yeah, so you guys make your way to the palace, and the guards say, "Yes, I remember you. What's your business?"
We'd like to speak to the king.
I need to speak to the hammer.
Very well. I will summon him immediately. Please take a step in. And so the large stone gates
Bringing him a bunch of nails.
to lower down into the rock floor of this place, and you guys make entry.
Right on.
Did you not hear me?
What's that?
Must not have heard me.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said I need to speak to the hammer. I'm bringing him a bunch of nails.
Oh,
I get it.
It's a joke.
It wasn't a good one.
DM damage, please.
Yeah, is there a bad joke damage?
Yeah.
You know what? It's okay.
So you guys managed to make your way down the hallways and into the throne room, and shortly after the hammer comes, and he's carrying a large war mace, and he's dressed in all plate like he normally is, and like with his stone crown on, and he comes and he gives you guys like a nod and just goes and sits on his throne and says, "It's been a long time, friends.
How you
That
doing,
it
Hammer?
has.
What's up, hammer?
How goes your quest?"
Well,
that's why we're back.
I think we've closed all the portals, but in doing so, what's his name? Ebonrock? Abonarak? There you go.
Abonarak. Yeah.
Good lord, you suck with names.
Oh yeah, no, names aren't my thing. Giant black dragon got out. He's going along
Oops.
trying to let other lieutenants of Tiamat out. So we were seeking some sage advice from an oracle, talking about some artifact weapons that we will probably need to finish off these dragons for good. And we think one has let us down here again. That's why we're back. The prophecy was told that the heart of nature is shrouded in evil. To reach its power, you must face 6 devils. Under the mountain at its lowest depths, you may feel there is no hope left. So we're thinking we may have to visit some drow in the gorge.
Just makes you want to have a festival, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the Great Gorge is actually not the deepest part of the Undermountain.
Well, that's why we're here, because you would know these things.
The Undermines have actually gone almost to the core of the planet, and in the Undermines there was demonic and devilish encounters that people have had.
Well, that's better.
Huh.
That way we don't have to fight a
That
million
sounds
drow.
like that's where we need to go.
Well, I'm glad we talked to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and so that's the Undermines, did you say? Where it's the deepest?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a lift that will take you down. As far as we've dug, the elevator trip will take probably a good 3 or 4 days.
Good Lord. That is
Holy shit.
that is either
That's pretty damn
it's a
deep.
deep hole or a super slow elevator.
A little bit of both.
I got
It
it.
goes an inch and stops.
Yeah.
Goes an
Wow.
inch and stops.
Well,
The only bad part is it plays elevator music the whole.
Oh, no.
do you
It's actually this dwarven bard who just sits there and plucks on a piccolo the entire
Oh,
time.
man.
do you sell earplugs around here?
An acoustic version of Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off" plays the whole.
For 3 days.
Oh.
That bard may kill himself. Not good.
No.
Well, I guess that's the direction we're gonna head then. If
Yep.
if you think that's best.
And he takes a medallion out of his out of like a chest that's next to his throne, and he tosses it to you, Yadrsil. It's a stone looking coin with like the hammer's emblem on it, and this will gain you entry to the elevators.
Perfect.
Cool.
And I see
Like
that
a
you have
hotel.
I see that you have a new member among you.
Oh,
Hello.
this is Balasar and I's dad.
Found
We
him.
rescued him. We rescued him from Tiamat's
Right.
thugs.
Mm.
And he is a badass to
Yeah.
the core.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
And and your father bows a little bit, and he was like, "Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking about you.
Yeah, he was talking about Thorvin.
Yeah.
I was talking about your
Oh.
dwarven friend here."
Oh, sorry,
He's
Thorvin.
all
I
right.
was excited.
I pat my
Dad's
chest
back.
and introduce myself as.
So, since you say that, Hammer, have you already met our father? Since you said we have someone new.
No, I just didn't. I knew you guys had some Dragonborn with you. I'm sorry, it's been a while.
Oh, so you don't remember who we are?
Lumped together.
I remember.
What's my name?
Oh my God! Don't start attacking him.
He sits there, starts stroking his beard for a second. He's thinking, and he's thinking. He's like,
Oh yeah, you're the one. That,
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
he's like,
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter what your name is.
Nope, that's not the right name.
No, he's like,
Try again.
I think your name was Balasar.
That's pretty damn close.
yep, that works.
Balls. That's what it is.
No, it's not
But-
balls.
But your dad leans over and says, "You still call him balls?"
I mean, have you
lucky
seen
at-
him? Have you seen him?
Dad.
When
Dad, he's
you
lucky I
call him
don't
the
fry
same
his
thing,
ass.
Dad? I mean, come on.
Do
He's
you
lucky
guys?
I don't fry his ass.
Do you all still get in the fights like you used to when you were kids?
Oh,
Yes.
seen. We made, and I whisper back to him. So we made a shit ton of gold because of it. Him and I fought in an arena, and because of Yad's shifty skills with the gold bag, we made a ton of money. It was awesome.
Yeah, like 12 gold's what we got now.
We have most of it left.
But he says, "So you, what did you say your name was, friend?" And he's looking at you, Thorvin.
My name is Thorvin Stonebeard.
Where do you- From where do you hail?
Hell, I don't know. I forgot.
You forgot his own.
Wait, that's my line.
Are you one of the dwarves from the mountains north of the Elven?
Exactly.
Right.
That's it. Yeah,
Exactly where I'm from.
that's exactly where I'm. I
Well,
thought I had it written down.
Well,
Check your other hand.
it's good to see one of our distant cousins. And it's good to see that these fine folk finally have a dwarf amongst their number.
That's
You're in
right.
good hands with me.
We did need to lower the height average of this group.
He did bring me back from the dead. Just saying. I'm not a zombie. Like, he legitimately resurrected me.
Yeah.
A man of the cloth from Baranor. You say that's Bahamut and Baranor are the two main gods of this area. So you're always welcome here. And if you'd like to visit the temple in town, I'm sure they'd be glad to have you.
I will make sure to do that.
I think Balasar would like to go to the temple.
Yeah, why would I not want to go to the temple?
We might need to after this trip down to hell.
I didn't just said to me.
We're literally going to the center of the earth.
Yeah.
For
I
the
need to
planet.
make sure. I do need to
Sounds
go to
cool.
the temple and make sure I have plenty of ruby dust for prayers. That would be a good time to do that.
Okay.
Yep.
Ruby dust.
Yeah.
What do you use ruby dust for?
For my prayers.
Resurrection.
Res.
And yeah, so should get his oils too, because we need.
I got a jar of oils. We're good.
Does eggnog need anything?
His name is not Eggnog. God, you're stupid.
I wouldn't mess with the crazy warlock, man.
Egredar says, I could use a drink, but besides that,
Good to go.
Yeah. Do we need to shop for any kind of stuff? Do we need anything?
I think we got supplies, unless
Okay.
we're
We're
taking
good.
shots.
I think, yeah, we're good.
No, I'm ready. So, yep, we can start heading over there.
Are we going?
Okay.
We
About
need to rest again?
how many days is it over there?
well, yeah, it's going to take a while to travel over.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
What's up with Montresor?
I
I
think he
think
froze.
he might have lost internet.
No, he's posing.
He's silent.
Good pose. That's amazing.
Everybody pretend they're a snake.
Yeah. We-
That way we know you're here.
This is
Balazar's not here.
Yeah, neither is Rodan.
Rodan, use your 1T skills and
That's right.
slither.
Get my collar going.
That's right.
Balazar's busy.
See, I even drew in the fur for it. So you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm ready. If send me that picture, I'll make it my icon or something.
I wonder if he knows he's off.
Oh, I'm sure he knows. I'm expecting a text any second now.
He's still talking.
He's over there DMing. He's like, "Why aren't these guys rolling for damage?"
Don't they know they just were attacked by a Bonarak?
Probably.
Oh, there's a message. Power flickering.
Everybody add 1,000 gold to your inventory.
Our plan is to travel there, right? To the cave.
Yeah, to the undermines.
Undermount.
Yep.
Yeah, undermines.
So I mean, I think that would be. Can't get back, and that would be the place.
Well, these guys need to go to the temple first, right, to get some supplies.
Yeah,
Supplies.
Um,
I'm going to do that.
so
Yeah, they-
as stand-in DM for the next 2 minutes, he was saying that, do your shopping, get your needs,
Yeah,
anything you need, and then we'll pick up the adventure next Sunday, heading towards the undermines.
Oh, okay.
Because it's almost
So-
10.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's fine.
So we're going to do skip Thursday again.
Yeah, we're gonna skip
Yeah.
Thursday,
Wraith
so
gets back.
Wraith only misses
Wraith gets
2
back.
things.
Right.
And then
Sunday.
yep. So thanks stream for checking it out. We had a few new chatters today. If anybody has any questions, stick around. And
From where was it? Belgium?
All right.
And
we had a
London.
guy from Belgium and London check
Yeah.
in.
You're kidding.
Nope.
We worldwide now, baby.
Yeah, they know about us. They heard about
What
us.
time is
London's what, 5 hours ahead?
Yeah.
I don't know what Belgium
Okay.
is.
They're eating waffles. It doesn't matter.
That's what I'm talking about. But thank you guys and have a good one.